What's up, everybody? I'm Pooh and Pete.
And I'm Moosin.
And we are Friendly Fire Co-op playing what we've all been waiting for. We're playing Divinity Original Sin full version.
Hooray.
Just released today. This is literally the first... We just opened the game up, and we are recording, so we know nothing more about the new game than you do, except I know the opening cutscene is going to be loud. Fair warning, I messed with the audio. I can't fix the opening cutscene, so it's going to be loud. Turn your audio down for that if you want to, and then it'll be good once we get into the game. Because I walked along the beach, that was about as far as I got. So, we're going to start off with character creation. I think I've already kind of mentioned what the general idea behind the character I want to play is. And it's like a, kind of like a battle mage-esque character, wearing heavy armor, sword and shield, throwing fire everywhere. That's like my ideal build, so that's what we're going for here. Some new stuff over here that I'm excited to mess around with. Haven't seen all the character customization. Yes, we are so excited. I feel like, you know, that's what most of you guys are here for this also, so I'm sure you feel pretty similarly.
Why the heck are you here?
If you're not here to watch us play Divinity, how'd you find this video? But yeah, this is like the most excited I've been for a game in a long time, so I cannot wait to get started. Going to start with shield specialist, sword specialist. This might look like a weird start, and it might be. I don't know for sure if this is the best, but this is kind of what I'm looking to go with here. So we're going sword specialist and shield specialist, because those are my starting weapons as a fighter. And I'm getting 1 in Geomancer, 1 in Man-at-Arms, and 1 in Pyrokinetic, and that's so I can learn Warrior, Fire, and Earth stuff, which like ultimately is the end goal of this character. So we're certainly not going to take Battering Ram. That's like trash tier. No, Battering Ram's great. Sorry, we're not taking Melee Power Stance. Melee Power Stance is trash tier. I apologize for that. I just told you a horrible lie. We want Flare, we want Battering Ram, and we want Midnight Oil. I feel like I've explained in the beta builds. I've explained that Flare Midnight Oil is like the God mode early skill combination for starting that fire, so that is clearly what I'm going for here. I just love Battering Ram. It's a great way to get in and out, and because I'm still going to be a melee character, I need that. By the way, we're going to make a more inclusive video creation where we're going to like rank skills and stuff. This is just for our playthrough. You can expect that in like the next week or so. No exact time, but it'll be here, I promise. So debating if I want another point in strength or if I want that point in perception. Alright, I'm going to go balanced across the board here pretty much, except we're going to ignore dexterity. Dexterity is useless for me. I'm never going to have enough to get marksman and scoundrel skills as well, so we're going to completely forsake that. Going with strength, going with intelligence, constitution, speed, and perception. Kind of a pretty balanced build across the board, which I think you kind of need for a hybrid. Opportunists definitely want awesome being able to take attacks of opportunity. My Precious is tempting, but let's make sure that that's what we want, because there's definitely a lot of options here to start with. And I'll do my best to explain everything. I think I might just want thick skin. 5 extra base armor seems really useful. My Precious is useful as well, and eventually we'll probably take it, but early game my equipment's not so valuable that I don't mind replacing it, so we're going to take thick skin. We're going to take Opportunist. They're both Man-at-Arms abilities. Other stuff that I was considering would be probably Bully. Bully's awesome. We talked about that before, and we're all about CC here, so Bully was probably
that's one of the two I'm taking.
Yeah, the talent that I was most into taking. I'm gonna mess with my character creation here, so Mason, if you want to describe your character a little bit while I'm working with this, feel free.
A whetstone wheel.
See,
Now, have I got anything that needs a good firing? There must be a way to spring this trap safely.
I'm playing a rogue.
That's a bold move.
I may have a blade or two that can use a honing.
A whetstone wheel.
It was like 3 patches
Now,
ago,
what do I
where
have
rogues
that needs sharpening?
then were doing like feather duster damage to literally everything. It wasn't any fun.
Yeah.
But since then they've gotten a bunch of buffs.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see, you know, just how a rogue will work out. Are you gonna get a little bit of caster stuff too? I know that's what you were doing last time. Some like water. I think you were doing water and air, right? Last time or something like that.
That's what I was planning to do this time. I was just going water the last time. I'm planning to go into air with this one.
Air as well. Air has some useful stuff. It'll give you access to another invisibility too, which I think could be really helpful for.
Yeah.
We're gonna go golden sun. We're gonna a little bit of a bronze on, if you will. Taking the wizard voice. I love the male wizard voice. It's awesome. You guys heard me messing with him a little bit. Head. Ooh, that's a fine beard. Don't know about the thicker beard. Definitely not that. Do I take the ridiculous mustache?
I don't know.
I don't think I want to take the ridiculous mustache because, like, I'm gonna be with this character a long time. Like, he's got to be awesome.
Yeah.
This is like a big decision right now. I think I'm gonna go with this facial hair. This is good for me. By the way, this video will be a little bit longer since we're doing the character creation. We're not gonna just have like 10 minutes of character creation plus a cutscene and then like 10 minutes of gameplay. So we'll give you guys a little bit of gameplay too. People that have watched our videos will, I'm sure, recognize a lot of the early game stuff, but you know, there's stuff that's changed, obviously. There's going to be new stuff, and I will be reading all of the dialogue and stuff for people that are new to the channel.
I won't.
I previously did not. We just kind of sped through it, but like this is like the definitive run for us. So I will do my best to read as much dialogue as possible, as long as Mason does not accidentally trigger it, and then I won't be able to see it. So that's the plan. I hope you guys are okay with that stuff. I think I like this hair. It's a little bit longer.
Yeah. I have no idea what to name my person.
Yeah, dude, the name's a big deal right now. Because, you know, you're going to be with that name a while. I feel like, maybe this, how's everyone feel about this? Kind of weird with skin tone, I guess. Maybe darker. How about this? Everyone like this? We're going to go with this. Underwear. If they haven't added new options, you guys know we're going with the All-Star underwear, because why would we not go with the All-Star underwear? Alright, there we go. That's good. Liking that. That is the character we will be with for a long time here. By the way, I took the fighter class, because you can like mess with basically everything. I took the fighter class just because I like its default armor, and that's more or less the only reason for that. And then, what is my character's name? This is a major decision. I have to go with something that feels right deep down inside me.
Ugh.
I think you're gonna name your female character Larry. Maybe it should be Loretta the Lobster. Is that gonna fit? Wow, I can't believe that fit. Does this fit? Because last time I tried it didn't. Duh! Samuel the Schlong Slicer does not fit. That makes me kind of sad. Long Dong Van Eugen Rod. That doesn't fit either. That's not where we're gonna go anyway. That's ridiculous. You know what? Let's just Poom Pete. This guy's Poom Pete. This is me. This is the run that I'm super excited for. I don't want to, you know, I feel like it just makes sense to me. Mason, you can't be Puma Pete too. Mason, no. Get out of here. I'm Puma Pete. By the way, the reason Will was funny to me, for the people that don't know, is he's one of our friends. Barkus?
Yep.
Alright. You good?
Yep.
Alright. So begins the adventures of Barkus, Puma Pete. I'm going to shut up for the opening cutscene in the end. There's a little loud, fair warning. Might want to turn it down. If not, I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Ready, set, wham.
Not pirates.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil. Nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off at the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry if that was a little loud for you guys. I did give you a warning though, so there's that. I did not lie to you when I told you it was loud. But that is actually, if you have been playing since the beginning, that's a little different than what it used to be. Dude, Mason, can we have a brief discussion real quick?
Yes.
So they have a keys tab now, which is awesome. You know what they did not add?
A sort
by item type. It's alright, I'll get over it. I forgive you, Larian, because I'm so excited for your game, but you should have had that.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west,
the dialogue,
I'd mistake this place for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Alright, here we go.
Is that a corpse?
Tutorial.
What's it doing here alone?
What, did you expect it to have an entourage?
Mason, your character's so sassy. Here we go. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be so taken lightly, so before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for a man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Do I have a what?
Oh wait, it went away, never mind.
Okay. Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things. Pure madness, how could someone be so utterly naive? I will say... Agreed, call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind. There we go. Both getting pragmatic. Open up the traits real quick. And pragmatic is... crafting increased by 1. Romantic would be lucky charm. So, you know, if you're playing to min-max, maybe you want the lucky charm there, help you find more loot. Maybe you want the crafting, I don't know, it's kind of your prerogative, but I feel like I'm more of a, I'm going to play this kind of like how I would answer, to the best of my abilities, and I certainly would not have supported someone just jumping off a cliff like that.
Secure the stone! I'll deal with these rats.
Goddess be with you, Master!
Oh, I want to take this time at the beginning of the game, before we kind of hop into new stuff and dialogue that I have to read. Just to, like, thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel. Pretty much all the time, but also recently in the past, like, 2 weeks, we've had a spike that's probably, like, doubled our subscriber count. And we are really appreciative of everyone that comes and watches our stuff. So thank you guys very much. We hope that we keep making stuff that you want to see, and we'll do our best to do that. Spot on. This is a great start to the series, is you just missing everything.
Well, that was a thing.
I don't have enough action points to do both of these for sure, so we are going to position ourselves for a nice little beat down. Whoa-bam! Hit them both.
Did you put it on hard, right?
I think so. Let's open up the options menu real quick. Pardon this for interrupting the game. Yeah, we're on hard mode. We will be playing the entire game on hard mode, so expect some deaths. It would not be impossible that they'll happen. Fair warning. But, I mean, we are experienced with the game to a point. I've probably put like 80 hours in. And I'm like I feel like we're fairly competent players. So we'll do our best to get through some stuff. But as you guys have seen in other playthroughs, we do die every once in a while. So
I mean, it would be nice if I could click on this. Oh my gosh, this game.
So you gotta like aim for his right shoulder. Ah, I missed. I did get the attack though.
You aimed for his right shoulder and you missed, Peter.
You know what, Mason? You didn't even attack, so I don't really want to hear it. There we go. Hit that one.
I was strategically walking around.
Oh yeah, strategically walking around to do nothing. Good job. Proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, so thanks everyone that subscribed recently and kind of all the time. I think I mentioned in an Infinite Crisis video, but not in the Divinity video, so a lot of people might not have seen it. But our goal this summer was actually only like, jeez, missing a ton in this opening fight.
Hit one attack in a fight.
But our goal for the summer was actually only like 100 subscribers, and we're already, well past that, so really appreciate all the support. We'll keep doing stuff.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
No loot over there. We're not going to go to the tutorial.
From this dungeon, I imagine.
Fair.
I'm
sorry if anyone really wanted to see the tutorial, but it's kind of unnecessary. I don't think anything earth-shattering is going to be going on there. But we'll head down here and meet Ishmashel, if I remember correctly is his name.
Oh, mighty ocean, how I pine for thee.
I don't want to start the dialogue, so I don't want to interrupt him
Here
talking.
shells lament. Yield me unto the water.
Alright, here we go. Look, a wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which the poor shell must suffer. Who are you, Sir Shell? Call me I'm gonna have issues here. Call me Ishmashel, son of the sea, and outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native tender water. It seems strange that you can talk. Of course I can talk. Don't be silly, there's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of the neighbor's fur. You say that you were doomed. My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears only to claim that they can hear the ocean? Of course they hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother whose embrace I so desperately long for. So it's the sea's embrace you long for? Yes, yes. Oh hey, achievement unlocked. Already. Great start, already earning achievements. Yes, yes. I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water, swing me as far as your arm strength gives lease. And treasure long sunk, I shall grant thee. So you don't seem to remember the past very fondly. Time is indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes, but when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a large harpy. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive alone, alas. So I should decide what to do with you.
So, isn't there like 3 things? We can either sell the shell, we can throw them back, or a lot of people apparently don't know if you eat them.
Yeah, you can take them and eat them, and you get water resistance. You get bonus 10%. Water resistance. But I don't think that's worth it. I definitely don't think selling is worth it, so I'm going to vote to throw it back in. So, kind of since own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot, let's throw him into the sea.
Yeah, let's send him home.
Alright. So, Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me with the might of your sea-bound pitch.
Farewell.
Get an altruistic trait, so we'll show that real quick.
The sea.
Altruistic gives you increased reputation. So people like you more. Egotistical, bartering increased by 1. So again, min-maxing. Maybe you want the bartering, maybe you want the reputation, but
along with my eternal gratitude.
Dude, I love the voice acting in this game. It's fantastic. Especially for some like as insignificant character as Shell. I assume he's not going to show back up. Maybe he will. Who knows? The new quest that I've not seen before called the Source Hunter's Journey. Maybe this will track our progress through everything. I have no idea. The Talking Statues quest is the statue, meeting the guy at the beginning. And obviously you get the mysterious murder quest from the very beginning of the game. Sorry about that, Mason. I was, oh, I do not want the global chat server or the local chat server. And close. How do I get rid of this again? There we go. Are you going to grab the shovel? I feel like you're usually the shovel guy.
Yes.
I feel like you'll probably have more perception than me as the game progresses anyway.
How much perception do you have right now?
6.
As do I.
Yeah, but I feel like eventually you're going to want more, probably, than I do.
Yeah, probably.
Go ahead and... Do I want this branch? I mean, I guess I'll just take the branch. I don't think it's better than my sword, but we'll check real quick.
There's some armor I need to.
Okay. Where'd this chest come from? Did you carry it here?
Yes.
Alrighty then.
There's a mound right there.
Right where?
Right where I'm standing.
Oh.
And you dig it up.
I thought you carried that chest from the shell all the way to here. Ah, I bit my tongue. Alright. I can't read all this because Mason's talking, but it's not super big, important stuff.
They're drunk.
Yeah, they're drunk.
To pass.
And we'll have the option to fight them or to work with them. I'm going to read this real quick just to get it to add to my recipes.
They think we're an orc.
I don't think we look that orc-like. In real life, Mason just looks like an orc.
No.
The wizard you say sounds good to me. I will say agreed. Lead the way. Obedient +1. What do you get for that? Obedient is leadership. Oh, you gain a bonus from leadership, and independent would raise willpower. So that's actually... It could certainly be useful to have bonus willpower. If you're not familiar with what willpower does, it is... It's very useful, and now I'm drawing a blank on what it does. Oh, it is one of like the bodybuilding and willpower. I think it helps you resist mental status effects. Mason, you don't have heal yet already, do you?
No.
Alright. I might have to pop a healing potion during this fight, but it's not the end of the world. I'll be okay. Unless... Does a beer heal me? I feel like odds are it doesn't.
I feel like odds are it's a good idea.
Okay, so let's move down here. Here we go. So this is usually the first fight where dying can actually become like a threat. Because this mage, at least in the past, has been like a big dingus. But this should be a good way to take him out early because he just stood right next to the oil barrel, which is very convenient. He'll probably die before his next turn even comes up, to be honest. Oh, ouch. I'm absolutely going to have to heal here. This is the bad part of the very, very beginning of the game, is there's no benches to sit on to heal yourself, so you're kind of forced to go through some potions right off the bat. And we don't have Johan yet, and Mason doesn't have his heal yet. So, we're in a bit of a bad position healing-wise, but we'll obviously, you know, get it fairly soon.
Plus, we should be almost level 2.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I won't have to heal. If this, if the shaman dies, which of course he didn't, which is unfortunate, probably not gonna be able to kill him. Do I risk not healing for one more turn? We'll see.
I don't know. That's up to you. I mean,
okay.
I think the only person who's gonna hit you is gonna hit you for like 118.
I can't see the circle very well there, but there we go. Kind of have an idea for how long it is anyway. I'm gonna pop one just to play it safe. Minor healing potions are fairly easy to come across, and I would feel like a real big dumb dummy if I miss out on the level 2 experience, like right off the bat. That would just be all kinds of unfortunate, so we'll play it safe. Eventually deaths will happen, one of us will probably start falling behind in levels, but doing it this early would just seem unnecessary. They are just why is that guy... Does it feel like that guy's not taking much damage from burning?
Not at all.
Oh well.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Base Larian.
What are they doing? What happened?
It gives you a symbol for when you have backstabs now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's funny. We had a comment on one of our videos that was like, "Oh, if Mason would have backstabbed him, we would have killed him for sure." And like back in like the early betas, that was not an option. Like you did not know. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna hit this guy to make sure he dies before his next turn. Yeah, otherwise, you know what? He should burn to death.
Who?
They
both should burn to death.
Yeah. So can't go quite that far here, but let's go here and I'm close. Let's get 1 action point's worth of movement there, and we'll just throw some oil down on him. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's hitting the other orc trooper, but oh well. He didn't burn to death. I feel like burning must work slightly differently now than it used to, or he would have absolutely burned to death. That's very weird.
Maybe.
Fortunately, you still can't look at enemy stats effects.
It shows them when they do stuff, though. Like, that guy had, like, text above him that said quaffs a potion.
Do they burn? Is that guy? No. I don't know how burning works. Now you caught on fire too. Oh, it's only 6 to 10 damage per turn. Burning used to be way more than that, for sure. Yeah, level up. Alright. So, can I do this without walking through fire? Probably not. We're just going to reposition ourselves slightly, so there's no reason to light myself on fire.
Not with that
not
attitude,
dead.
there isn't.
I feel like you just turned that saying against me, because I feel like I use that all the time. Usually not when talking about lighting myself on fire, admittedly. Usually for other things, but... So what abilities did you start with on your rig? Aside from invisibility, which is pretty obvious.
Invisibility and fast track. It's the only
That's the
you can
haste.
start with.
Yeah. Really? I'm just whiffing like crazy right now. I don't know what's up with that, but there we go. Help finish him off for me.
The Whiff Master 3000 over there.
What'd you say?
Oh, very curious.
The Whiff Master 3000 over there.
Oh yeah? Well, you smell. Got him. Go ahead and loot all the corpses here. We'll run in and deal with the very first quest, which I think most of you guys know is the little burning ship, and that'll probably be the end of this episode. Again, it is a little bit longer because we did the character creation and all that good stuff. Opening cutscene and whatnot. I'm going to level up real quick. I think the obvious thing is to immediately put a point in strength because we need it for the melee damage and such. And then abilities. Good on single-handed. It's likely going to be something in there. I don't need anything more skills. Yeah, I think the obvious option here is probably Armor Specialist, although you can make a case for so many different things. There's so many different ways that you can approach the game. And my guy's clearly built more for combat, so I'm not going to be able to afford as much of like the charisma, pickpocket, stealing, sneaking, stuff like that, but that's kind of a trade-off that you have to make if you want to go with a really combat-oriented hybrid class like I'm doing.
I may have accidentally triggered the burning ship.
I don't think you can until you walk inside. Oh, maybe you can. Mason, if we lose the burning ship. Alright, I'm going to speed through this, guys, because I want to get the burning ship. I apologize. He's telling us all about the crime going on and stuff. I have the rain scroll, though, so I need to get over here and put the ship out. Rain scroll, use. Please save it in time. I think we got it in time. I apologize that we didn't get to read that dialogue, but I didn't want to give up a bunch of free experience and reputation to people. So, sorry about that.
Hey, it looks like they moved the bench farther away from the wall, so maybe you can't get stuck behind it.
That's probably a good thing. But anyway, so just to kind of give a summary of what that conversation was since we missed it. We reported to the wizard Arhu, who told us to question the villagers about the murder of Counselor Jake and to talk to the Legion's Captain Arius. And then also a mysterious murder. Arhu told us to talk to Arius, Captain of the Legion, in Legion headquarters. He's currently leading the investigation, and we should report any findings to him. So that's the end of that. Thanks for watching the first episode of this playthrough. I'm sure this will be a very long series, and we cannot wait to keep playing. I'm sure we're going to continue reporting right after this. Sorry this episode was a little later today, but we were waiting for the game for us to have access to the game, and then had to compress the video and upload it and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more daily Divinity Original Sin content, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.